the little Pisces.
I've heard that's your favorite sign.
Oh no, I don't have a favorite sign, but I love them all. I love all the signs. But the little Pisces have the number one romantic aspects right now. And it goes all the way to the end of June. So take a vacation before June 30th. June's such a nice month. The light and everything is so bright and beautiful. You're probably going to have a great Valentine's Day. Everything is working for you. You're going to have a very romantic New Year's Eve or right after New Year's Eve. Maybe there's some kind of celebration you're having because there's a full moon January 3rd, but you can feel it already on New Year's Eve. Something's happening and it's just magical. And also joy with children. If you have children, try to think of a place you could take them that is child-oriented, like Hershey Park or Disney World or something like that. Just joy through children or through pregnancy and birth. Many girls are trying to get pregnant. I get a lot of letters. IVF has become very, very accurate. I know many people who have children now because they did IVF. Children are the joy of life. They're the little icing on the cake, but not everybody agrees with me. Some people say, hey, I don't want any kids, and that's fine. That's fine. But if you do want them, this is the year to get serious about it.
Do you think when the child aspect is strong in your chart, it could also be your inner child?
Well, interesting you should say that. It rules creativity too. And in order to be creative, you have to be childlike and experimental and silence the inner critic. Just put a mask on them. Tape.
So you think that sometimes when you're talking like you could have a child, that could also really be like a big creative project.
You know how people say my new book is my baby or my new portfolio of photographs is my baby? Yeah, the ancients agreed with you. Pisces always has different folders, different projects. When they get exhausted with one project, they go to the other one. And there's an old adage, a change is as good as a rest. So just getting the diversity of the other project rests you so that you have new eyes on the old project. No, you're going to be very productive the second half of the year. Pisces is not a strong, robust sign health-wise, and you get so much help from Jupiter in the second half of the year. Fantastic help for any kind of medical procedure, physical therapy, anything you need for your physical body. You know, we all live in our head so much, I forget I have a body. You will be more cognizant of your body and can really go far and make yourself stronger and lose weight if you need to, effortlessly, easily, gradually.
We know our Pisces is a wise sage. It's the end of the zodiac. Do they need to worry about money this year?
Oh yeah, they do.
Sorry.
You know why they do?
Sorry, my little
Your
sage.
clients are so stingy right now. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. Every 29 years, Saturn goes into your second house of earned income. The Aquarians had this. They're just getting rid of it on February 13th. Done for 29 years. Your clients will no longer be haggling over every little penny, but the Pisces are taking it over.
Sorry, guys.
Now, in ancient days, they used to call it the time of locusts, dust storms, famine. We don't look at it that way. Actually, when you have Saturn in the second house, you can amass wealth because you become like a little squirrel with the acorns, gathering them all up and saving them. And you can do really well. If you want to make a plan that you will have a certain amount of money at the end of 2.5 years, you absolutely will be able to fulfill that plan. Work with a financial advisor and you can have financial security when Saturn is in the second house. You just have to make more of the money you already have, be a smart shopper and, use coupons, go to the sales, know when to buy, when not to buy. But you will come out of this richer than when you entered it if you make that a goal, because Saturn in the second house, some people are born with that. I'll never forget, I was on a TV set and I was done and I was in the green room and I was calling Uber when the stage manager came and said, I have to talk to you. I said, okay, cancel. She said, I was at an Academy Award dinner after and they had an astrologer there and he said I would be penniless and on food stamps and bereft of any money. I said, wow. horrible. Oh my God, that's an emergency. Wait, let me get my computer. She was born with Saturn in the second house, and he totally misread what that meant. First of all, it was well aspected to other planets, so she wasn't fighting it. It was in harmony with her other planet. I said, you're a saver. She said, I am. That's why this freaked me out. I said, you're going to laugh all the way to the bank where the rest of us have stuff we're giving to real because we spend too much. And you've got the dividends. You go to sleep and it makes more money for you. See, that's what you're after. Getting money that makes money while you sleep. And that's what you get from the stock market or bond market. Or I said, believe me, this is really making me upset that this man made you so worried. She said, having a nest egg is important to me. I said, sure, because you're born with Saturn there. Now, Pisces, you're going to have it only for 2.5 years. So having some kind of nest egg, something you can rely on, is going to be very comforting. And it's going to make you feel financially secure, maybe for the first time in your life. It's very hard when you graduate from college to save money because they don't pay you anything. But as you get a little older, people say to me, I'm going to be 30. Well, good. People take you more seriously when you're 30, and you get paid more when you're 30, and you get better jobs when you're 30. Yeah, there is that age discrimination, and it's not fair. Even if you graduated summa cum laude and you did so well in college, you still have to prove yourself in a different way out there.
So the Pisces is amazing, luck, creative flow, love.
Baby.
I said luck. You didn't. Yeah, I made that up.
And your emotional life, your home life, your private life, your love life.
Cute squirrel though with the money. Just squirrel it.
Squirrel the money away, but also pay attention to your body. If you're like me, you forget you have one. So take good care. And if there's like something that's bothering you, like, oh, this elbow, go see a doctor. This is the good time, is second half of the year. Now, if you have something in the first half that's urgent, by all means do it. I can't see everything in your chart. Now, everything I have said fits if you have the sign rising or the sun sign. Either way, it works for you. But it's a good, solid year where we can get a lot done.